Hello everyone, this is Moshe, the Electric Israeli. Thank you for joining my channel. Don't forget to subscribe, help me change the world one electric car at a time. Thank you to all of my Patreons and my supporters, consider to be one. Today I'm going to do a comparison between Tesla and Rivian. Last week I was at the New York Auto Show and I was so impressed with Rivian. Their personnel, their cars, really impressive. I felt there like when I went to a Tesla store for the first time. It was so revolutionary. So I'm going to do some comparison. Some things are similar, some things are different. So take a look about their mission. The Rivian mission and the Tesla mission is very similar. You know, it's sustainable mobility, you know, bringing electric cars to replace fossil fuel cars. They are very environmental. They are very focused on that kind of mission. Now, who is their customer? Tesla's customer is really everybody. Everybody is Tesla customer. Rivian's customers, meaning their target customers, is everybody, but they do, you can tell, and I will show you some videos, you can tell that their customer is somebody that really, a family or somebody that really likes the outdoor. Who would you say is your customer? Who are you going after?
So the after is very values based. People who believe in a sustainable future, people who believe in going out and seeing things and having an adventure and having fun. If your main goal is to drive to and from work every day, great, it's a fantastic product for you. It'll be zero emissions as you do that. But if you're somebody who wants to get your family, your best friends together, go off on a road trip, go and do a little bit of off-roading, go and do some more aggressive off-roading as we teach you how to use this vehicle and how capable it is, that's fantastic. That's who this is for.
Would you say that you are aiming at Tesla's future truck, or
no,
you don't care?
Not at all. I mean, I would love if every single automaker on the planet had an electric truck out. It would show what we've done that's different and unique about our product, but the faster we convert to a sustainable grid, a zero emission grid, and the faster we get to clean renewable energy, the better the world's going to be for my children and my children's children.
However, even though they kind of aim towards that, we know that Americans love SUVs and pickup trucks, whether they like the outdoors or not. They take the huge SUVs and huge trucks to do grocery shopping. So I would say that Tesla customer and Rivian customer is really everybody. Their sales model is very similar. It's an online order. You can put a down payment like we did with the Model 3 and whatever, Model S before that. So it's really a direct sale. They're not going to have dealerships. They will have service centers or certified centers that can service their car, but their sales and service model is almost identical. It's almost identical. Now their cars are this is where they're very different. As of now, at this point, their cars are very different. Tesla started with a sports car, and then a sedan, and then an SUV that is extraordinarily luxurious, the Model X. Now their best seller is a small Model 3, like I'm driving right now. Rivian is focusing on the two most important segments in America's driving. That's the SUV and the truck. Now Tesla will have the Model Y, which is a very small SUV. You cannot compare the Model Y to the Rivian SUV. These two different things. The Rivian SUV is a monster, and Tesla Model Y is just a bigger Model 3. Okay, it's like what's called the CUV. It's also a big, huge segment, but there's no comparison. Tesla will have a truck. It doesn't have it yet. Let's see when they come up with how they compare. So the Rivian R1T and R1S they're not compared to anything that Tesla has now. Even the Model Y, like I just said, it's just not comparable. Tesla has a provable success. Tesla sold over 500,000 cars in America and around the world. Rivian did not sell even one. I did ask one of the guys how's their reservation. Actually, my wife did, and you know, it kind of an answer. Okay, you know, things are picking up. So we'll see. They do have an investment from Ford. They do have an investment from Amazon. So they should do very well once they get going. But as you know, the manufacturing is always the biggest hurdle. So Tesla has success. Rivian yet to be seen. I just said Ford and Amazon did invest in Tesla. Back in the day, Toyota invested in Tesla, and also Mercedes invested and had partnership with Tesla. Tesla now is an established company, has a lot of investors. It is a publicly traded company, so obviously they both had the same similar path. Now, range as of now, Tesla's biggest range is for the Tesla Model S, 370 miles, just came out available. For Rivian, which is an SUV and a truck, their biggest range would be 400 miles plus on a 180 kilowatt hour battery. That is a monster, 10,000 pounds towing capacity. So again, we cannot compare range of Tesla versus Rivian, because Rivian is a truck and an SUV, and Tesla truck is not out there. And again, I'm going to take out the Model Y. It's not comparable. So Rivian's range is enormous when we see it in reality. What they say is enormous, but there's nothing yet to compare it to Tesla's. And also, Rivian's going to have a quadruple motors, one on each wheel, so to speak. Tesla, as of now, on the Model X that you can kind of compare, has a dual motor. So, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. The performance are very similar. These are fast cars, 0 to 60 in about 3 seconds. Tesla has proven to do that. Tesla did prove to do that. Tesla has done it. Tesla cars do this kind of monster performance driving and 0 to 60. Rivian said that they do it. We'll see what happens. There's no reason why they shouldn't do that. So I think that you can compare certain things. You cannot yet, because Tesla has not yet come up with their truck. I know the Model X is an SUV for all intents and purposes, but to say that the Model X is an off-road SUV, it's really hard to say. It's not really what it meant to be, but it can be used. When you see the size and the dimension of the Rivian truck and their storage capacity and their front trunk and all that, it's totally different thing. So we'll see what happens. Thank you for watching, guys. See you tomorrow in another video.